Blessed greetings, everyone. Well, it's story time again. Oh, yes, it's story time once again. You see, once upon a time, there was a king, and he was elderly. He was up there in age, and to top it all off, he was also deathly sick. He had no daughters or sons to take over and be successor of the throne. So the king put out a notice stating that there was an opportunity for someone to become the next king. The only requirement they would have to have is a loving, compassionate, and caring heart. So the king put out this notice, and the people in the place and in the village were excited. Everybody ran around doing what they could do to meet this requirement of the king. Well, there was this one poor man, a very hard-working man, but financially he was poor. And he wanted this opportunity so bad. But he did not have the money to buy the attire and the clothes that he would need to be presentable in front of the king. So this man worked hard, and he saved up enough money just to buy enough food for him to travel, and he was also able to buy some nice attire, nice clothes. So he set out on his trip. When he was nearly there, just outside the skirts of the kingdom, he saw this beggar man. The beggar man was in all torn up clothes and just looked awful. Well, this man, he felt it for this man. And he stopped, and he took off his clothes, and he traded his clothes with that beggar man. And not only that, but he also gave him the food, the little bit of food that he had for his journey. Well, after they switched clothes, he wondered to himself, I came this far. I might as well keep on going. So he went on. And as he got to the kingdom, he noticed there were lots of people. A line, big line. And he waited oh so patiently. It came upon his time for him to go into the palace and meet the king. He all went through the doors, and as usual, he bowed down. And the king told him to arise. And as he lifted his head and he arose, his eyes were in curiosity, in amaze, because he noticed that the king looked very familiar. Well, the king noticed these curious eyes, and he said, yes, sir, I am he. I am that beggar man that you helped on the way. Well, the man was amazed, and he said, but why? Why would you do this to me? Why did you dress up as a beggar? Why? And the king said to him, because had I was dressed like the king, you would have told me and shown me anything my ears or eyes wanted to behold. But from what you have done, and not even knowing me, or knowing who I was, you showed compassion. And that is a heart of love for his fellow human being. So that is why I did that. You see, ladies and gentlemen, in this thing we call life, kindness is much important than wisdom and the recognition of these This is the beginning of wisdom. A heart filled with compassion and love to our fellow humans is the greatest gift that one can give to the entire world. A king in this land today might be rich, glamorous, might be popular, or even have all the earthly power and might. But this type of kingdom is worthless compared to a rich and honest and loving heart of a beggar man. Just a little something to think about. You guys stay blessed. And as usual, Servant David said, love, manners, and elevation. Thanks for listening.